Hi, hello students. Welcome to economic class. Today we are going to see the introduction of macroeconomic and national income. These two lessons is most important lesson for your upcoming split examination. Shall we go for the topics? Okay. So first the introduction of macroeconomic. In the introduction of macroeconomic, you have to remember two author name. The one is Ragnar Frisch and another one is John Maynard Keynes. Ragnar Frisch and John Maynard Keynes. Ragnar Frisch, he coined the word micro and macro. He is a Nobel Prize winner and he got the Nobel in 1933. Okay, Nobel Prize in 1933. The next general theory of income, interest, and money. The book has been written by John Maynard Keynes, J.M. Keynes, in the year 1936. Okay. So next, these are the subject matter of macroeconomics. We are going to see one by one. Okay. So scope of economic. Scope of economic. So, national income, the first scope is national income. The first subject matter or scope is national income. What do you mean by national income? National income is nothing but it is a goods and services which produce in a country, which can be calculated the money value of producing the goods and services in within the country in a particular year is known as national income. The next, inflation. Inflation is nothing but it is a continuous price rising. It is a continuous price rising in the economy is known as inflation. Business cycle. Business cycle is nothing but we have seen in the online class section itself. The business cycle is a boom. Boom is nothing but it's a high, and recession is a medium, depression is a low, and recovery. So these are the circular flow of an business cycle. Next, poverty and unemployment. Poverty is nothing but the without the basic need, the peoples without the basic needs. Unemployment, without work. Okay. Then economic growth. So economic growth is nothing but the development and the growth of the country. It is determined the economic growth. And economic policies, there are the various of policies to develop our country. The next, economy and its types. In here in this slide, the two author name you have to remember. One is an A.J. Brown and another one is a J.R. Hicks. Okay, according to A.J. Brown, economy is a people earn for their living. According to J.R. Hicks, an economy is nothing but the cooperative of a producer and worker to make the goods and services for the customer. Okay, to make the goods and services for the consumer. Okay, the next, what are the types of the economy? So types, you see that the status of the development. So status of development is nothing but there are the three type of countries. One is a underdeveloped country, one is a developed countries, underdeveloped countries, and undeveloped countries. So developed countries is example you can tell as a USA. Underdeveloped countries is example you can tell as a India and China, and undeveloped countries Afghanistan and South Africa. So next, the state system of an activities. The system of an activities is nothing but the capitalist, socialist, and mixed economy. So scale of an activity. Scale of an activity. Scale is nothing but the small scale and large scale. The small scale is nothing but the short period. Large scale is nothing but a long period. And small scale we can take as a minimum profit. The large scale is nothing but the high profit. Okay, next, the nature of an functioning. The nature of an functioning, how the economic function. There are the two types. One is a static. Okay, static is nothing but it is a constant horizontal, and another one is dynamic. Dynamic is nothing but it is like a dynamic way. Economic will be in the dynamic shape and the static shape. And next, nature of an advancement. Nature of an advancement is nothing but the economy can be divided into two types. One is a traditional economy and one is a modern economy. So that is known as an advancement. Next, level of a national income. So national income is can be, we can the three levels. One is a low level and one is a medium level and one is a high level of a national income. The low level in the undeveloped countries and medium level is an underdeveloped countries and high level in the developed countries. Okay. So next slide, next topic you can see. So economic system. Economic system, the capitalist economy, socialist economy, mixed economy. Capital is nothing but it is a full and full the private. Socialist is nothing but it's a government. Mixed economy is nothing but both the private and the government is known as an economic system. Okay. So next is the concept of an macroeconomic. Though there are the three variable concepts are there. One is the stock variable, flow variable and economic model. For stock variable we can give the example for the money supply. The flow variable we can give the example for the income, and economic model is nothing but both the stock and the flow is known as what? Economic model. Okay. So next, the circular flow of income. Circular flow of income is nothing but you have to remember the three type of circular flow of income. One is a what? Two sector model, and one is a three sector model, and one is a four sector model. It is a very easy. You have to remember in two types, two sector model. One is a household and firm. Three sector model, same the household and firm. Additionally, government will be adding. In four sector model, household, firm, government, and we are adding what? Import and export. Okay. So it is a very easiest concept. In examination they will ask what do you mean by three sector model. Okay, three sector model, two sector model and four sector model. It is a relationship between, or if you ask the two sector model, it's a relationship between household and firm. It's a relationship between household and firm. And next, what are the three sector models? A relationship between household, government, firm. Okay, it is a relation between household, government and firm. And four sector model is nothing but is a relation between household, government, firm, import and export. Okay. Next, national income. In national income, you have to remember this is the most important lesson. In this lesson you have to remember the two important definition, two authors. Okay, one is a Simon Kuznets and one is a Alfred Marshall. Simon Kuznets, he was the first to introduce the concept of the national income. Okay, national income means the total money value. I have already told national income nothing but it is the what? Money value of an all final goods and services produced in a country during a particular period of time in 1 year. Okay, next, according to Alfred Marshall, the labor and capital, you have to remember labor, this is a definition, this is a two definition. One is Alfred Marshall definition and the Simon Kuznets definition. This is an important point you have to remember. According to Alfred Marshall, the labor and capital is the most important for this definition. According to Simon Kuznets, net output of a commodity and the services is used for the national income. Next, these are the basic concept of the national income. We can tell as a tools of the national income. What are the tools? One is a GDP. GDP is nothing but gross domestic product. GNP, gross national product. NNP, net national product. NNP at factor cost is nothing but net national product at factor cost. Okay. Next, disposable personal income. So personal income is nothing but we can take an example, one person earning 1000 rupees. Okay, this is known as a personal income. Okay, what do you mean by disposable income? Disposable income nothing but one person earning 1000 rupees and he is paying 200 rupees tax. Okay, 800 is the disposable income. After the deduction of tax, whichever income the person will get is known as disposable income. Okay, next, per capita income. Per capita income is nothing but population divided by national income. Okay, national income, population is divided by national income is known as it's a average income. Okay, average income of the country. Next, real income. Real income is nothing but is a PP, purchasing power parity. It's a purchasing power parity. Next, GDP deflator. GDP deflator is nothing but nominal income plus real income into 100. Nominal income is nothing but it is a money value. Real income is nothing but it is a purchasing power of an parity. Okay. So next, these are the measurement of a national income. There are the three types of measurement. Okay, these are the measurement which are used for the national income. One is a product method. Okay, one is a product method. Next, income method. Next, expenditure method. A product method is nothing but what are the production or how are the production we are doing in the particular year, how much the production we have done in a particular year. Okay, income, how much we have earned. Expenditure, how much we have expensed, how much our government has been expensed. Okay, so these are the three measurement which we are using for the national income. Next, difficulties. So there are the various types of difficulties are there to measure the national income. You can see the transfer payment, difficulties of an depreciation allowance, unpaid service, income from the illegal activities, and the self-consumption, the changes of the price, capital gain, and the statistical problem. So these are the difficulties we are facing in the measurement of a national income. For example, we can take as an illegal activity. We cannot able to measure how much they are earning. Okay, drugs, cocaine, they are selling the drugs and cocaine, how much they are earning, we cannot able to what, we cannot able to measure. So there are the various of difficulties. We can take an example for the transfer payment. So transfer payment, we are giving some gift to the other person, so it is not calculating in the national income, so we have to calculate. So this are various of the what difficulties we are facing to measure the national income. Okay, next, social accounting and sector. Social accounting and sector and the circular flow model is a similar. Okay, you can see here in circular flow model, the two sector model, firm and household, three sector model, firm and household and government, four sector model, firm, household, government, and the import and export. It's a similar. Okay, additional only the capital sector is one of the additional. Okay, capital sector, capital is nothing but the capital goods which we are buying to increase our national income. We are importing the capital goods for the increasing the national income. So these are the most important social accounting and the sector. Okay, this question has been asked last year board examination also. Okay, next, so some important points. Okay, some important points of the national income. So we have discussed already in the online class. These are the most important points. One is the national income of an welfare, national income of an erosion of a national income. Okay, how we get the welfare, okay, from the national income. Okay, national income erosion, erosion of the national income. And next, the national income in the term of an US dollar. Okay, and the social and the environmental cost. So these are the most important points in the national income. Okay, so finally we go for the conclusion. So national income is nothing but, we can say as a national income is nothing but it is a helping to measure the standard of living of the country. Okay, it's a helping the measurement of the standard of living of the country. You see here, national income is a data help in the measuring of and changes in the standard of living of over time, and also enable us to compare the standard of living of different countries. What is the standard of living? If the country is earning the high level of national income, it is called developed countries. Medium level of national income is called underdeveloped countries, and low level of national income is called undeveloped country. Okay, so this is a standard of living. Okay, so this is a standard of living. So students, this is two important topics, these are two important lessons for your split examination. Kindly revise and recall. Okay, all the best and thank you.